Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another review, as today I am here to review the 1950s monster film Creature from the Black Lagoon, directed by Jack Arnold and stars Julie Adams, and it's about a strange prehistoric beast lurks in the depths of the Amazonian jungle. A group of scientists try to capture the animal and bring it back to civilization for study. Alright, now with all that done, Joker, start this review for us.
And here we go.
Okay, so going into the Creature from the Black Lagoon, obviously it's a classic monster film that is still talked about today, and after watching it, this is probably going to be a hot take, but I wasn't a big fan. And no, it's not because it's black and white or that it's an older film that came out in the 50s. Trust me, there's a good amount of movies out there that I do love that are black and white and are older films. But for me, Creature from the Black Lagoon, it just doesn't have that effect on me that I'm sure it had when it released in the 1950s. However, I do want to first start talking about some of the things that I do like about the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And the first thing that I enjoyed is that, to me, easily the most intense scene in the movie is when Julie Adams' character is swimming around in the Black Lagoon, I guess you can say, and she swims back to the ship or the boat that they're on in the movie. I won't go into great detail about what happens in the scene, just in case some people are watching that haven't seen The Creature from the Black Lagoon like I have, even though it's a classic monster movie. And then of course you have the costume for the creature, I guess I'll call him, and it's aged okay. I mean, it's not very menacing looking or horrifying looking. I mean, it is a classic costume, of course, but I do praise the two stuntmen that had to wear it for the movie, because I'm sure that wasn't a lot of fun. And one thing that I caught in the opening credits that I thought was pretty interesting was that they had a different director to shoot the underwater sequences, which I thought were shot really well. And I'm sure that also wasn't a whole lot of fun to shoot, considering, it's underwater. They don't really have the technology that we have today, that I'm sure would have been a big help if they had that in the 50s. And then you can also tell some of the movies that probably took influence off of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. The Shape of Water obviously being a recent one, with the creature in that movie kind of looking similar to the costume in The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then there were some shots in The Creature from the Black Lagoon that looked very similar to some of the underwater shots in Jaws. So I wonder if Spielberg also took some influence off of this movie. Now, I do think this movie would have benefited if we spent more time with the characters in the film. It does run a little bit below an hour and a half, so I think we could have spent a little bit more time with the characters, got to know them a little bit more and all that. Probably would have made the movie a little bit more intense. But again, The Creature from the Black Lagoon just doesn't have that same effect on me as I'm sure it does on a lot of people. It's not very intense anymore, at least in my opinion, or scary, again, in my opinion, other than that one scene with Julie Adams' character where she's swimming around in the Black Lagoon. Other than that scene, again, it's not very intense or scary. I would have preferred if we spent a little bit more time with the characters. I think that would have helped out with the intensity and the scariness, if you will, of the movie. There are also a good amount of things that I do enjoy about the movie, and it's not like I didn't have a bad time watching The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I had a pretty good time watching it, but I do wish I enjoyed it more than I did. But yeah, those are my thoughts of the 1954 monster classic film that is still talked about today, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why am I even reviewing this movie in the first place? Well, you see, I'm changing things up here in the Kid Critic world. You see, I just thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to go back to doing reviews, back in the olden days, So I've decided that each Monday and Friday, I will be posting reviews It could be a new movie, it could be an older movie like The Creature from the Black Lagoon, or a newer movie that just released, like I did last Friday with The Trial of the Chicago 7. Now you may be thinking to yourself, does that mean that there's not going to be a snack and chat? That's right, folks. I'm halting Snack and Chat for now. I might bring it back at a later time, but at least for today, I'm putting Snack and Chat on a bit of a hiatus, if you will. But with all that being said, leave a comment down in the comment section below of what you think of the 1954 film, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I also figured, it would be a fun Halloween October review to do. So yeah, those are my thoughts of the movie. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that is very important. You can follow me at The Kid Critic on Instagram. And yeah, as always in every single video, look out for the next video or review. And peace.